I pull up, roll the windows down it. I pull up, roll the windows down it. Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't That's why I spend my life.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. Cancer Hunter has a problem, and it's not his libido. What Cancer Hunter problem is trying to attack and back somebody like me into a corner. Because the only thing that I have ever done and the only thing that I will continue to do is bring awareness to certain things that, in my opinion, are problematic within our community. And you see, Cancer Hunter problem is he is actually problematic in our community, and he tries to play himself out to be this good black man when he's actually one of the very problems in our community. And what makes him one of the worst is the fact that he dressed himself up nice. In my opinion, Cancer Hunter comes across as an egomaniac along with many other things. But his problem with me is the fact that I'll call him out and I don't pander to the good black male image that he tries to portray himself to be. But I'm a genuine person. I do not maliciously try to attack people's character, etc. I am just going to call you out based on the actions that you have displayed. And if that seems negative, then maybe you should look into the mirror, because the only thing that you are showcasing are negatives. People think when you hold people accountable that that is a negative. And quite frankly, when the person is operating in negative, when you hold them accountable, that's not going to be a positive thing until we get the final outcome. So the outcome of holding somebody accountable could be positive, and the outcome of not holding someone accountable could be negative. So which one is worse? Not holding somebody accountable or holding somebody accountable? Because oftentimes people confuse holding someone accountable with being negative. And that is what I believe the Lamh Huntsville cast has so desperately tried to convince the masses that the fans and the content creators were doing. Well, the Cancer Hunter recently went to jail for DUI. He was driving under the influence. A lot more has come out since he's been arrested, and we so have to talk about it, because I remember reporting that he had some pink lipstick on his lip, some red mauve, some muted lipstick on his lip that seemingly is pink. And I kept explaining to all of you all that he was arrested at 12 noon, which was very problematic because you were out at that night and you were arrested at 12 noon for DUI wearing the same clothes that you had on when you were arrested. Now, I don't know if y'all know game, but I know game. And what I also thought was interesting was the fact that Funky Dineva caught himself going on his platform, making himself look like a plumb fool by the time I'm done with this video, trying to basically stand up for the Cancer Hunter by basically saying that he was arrested at 4 p.m., but he wasn't booked until 12 for processing. But when you look at the actual police reports, he was pulled over at 11:30 a.m. Now, I'm finna tell y'all why they lied about this, and it goes along the lines of the Cancer Hunter is a freaky ass person, and in my opinion, he was cheating on his wife. He had no business being in the area where he was arrested, but he was arrested 15 minutes away from his home. And that is interesting because Black is only 5 minutes away from his house. Now, I know y'all gonna be like, what? Now, wait. Now, you all up in that man's business. Now, I don't understand how he could allegedly get my information illegally and y'all think that I can't get all up in his business? I don't think so. Furthermore, he is a public figure, right? He's a celebrity, which is why he be driving around in what we saw to be a G-Wagon. He also has these Lamborghini cars, but he was arrested in a 2012 Audi. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Other than the fact that I'm under the impression that that was that woman's car. And if it wasn't that woman's car, then he is indeed the type of person that continue to put on a facade. Because when they're filming, they have all of these luxury cars, but lo and behold, they're not filming and you getting locked up in a 2012 Audi. But hey, who am I, right? Plenty of people have old cars, as do I. But I'm a regular person, okay? And I do drive my old cars when my new car is not on Turo. So maybe he does that, because I remember telling y'all, like, why do he got all these cars unless he using them for Turo? And I don't understand why you would have a Lamborghini and a G-Wagon on Turo in Huntsville, Alabama, because what's really going on out there for people to be wanting to rent out Lamborghinis on Turo? Like, how often are people really renting out Lamborghinis on Turo for that to even be something profitable for him? So to me, the Turo thing, that's out the window, but that's not why we're here.
Maurice told me that he got arrested at about 4 o'clock in the morning is when he got arrested. So I'm assuming the 12 o'clock booking time that was on the arrest record is probably when they processed him. I don't know if it was a shift change.
Libido, all you had to do was hold that dog that you sleeping with accountable, but instead you sucked that hoe on me. And I really have a problem with that, because if you was a girl's girl, a real woman, then you would take out your anger and your issues on that dog. And you would have told that dog, rather than attack the content creators, he needs to look himself in the mirror and he needs to get his own shit together, because us calling him out isn't violating his character or defaming his character or shitting on his character, because he is who he is. And whole Libido, you know who he is. Now, all of this is speculation, but I speculate that you knew exactly where your man was, because I knew where your man was. And allegedly, he wasn't leaving Black at 11:30 in the morning, sweetie. Your husband was arrested at 11:30 in the morning the next day, wearing the same clothes from the night before, arrested with a picture of pink lipstick on his lips, a color that you didn't wear the night before. Where the fuck was you? Because he was arrested for a DUI. Turns out he hit a tree, leaving from where at 11:30 in the morning? Because Funky Doniva said that, oh, he left at 4 in the morning. Let's say that is true. What was he doing at 4 in the morning, 15 minutes away from Black, when he only stays 5 minutes away from Black? Now, look, y'all might feel like, hey, this is a stretch. Why are you pulling up all of this information? Because I can. I went ahead and blocked out the actual address, but sir, I'm not sure where on Pettis Road you were, but if you look at the police report, okay, it mentions Pettus, okay? Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all go over to Trending's video where she read the police report documents, because this is how I got a little bit of my information. All you got to do is connect the dots. It is easy to figure out where did you get arrested and if that was close to where you claim you were. You said that you were at Black and you were leaving Black when you got arrested, but you were 15 minutes in the opposite direction of where you live. Do you understand that, Maurice? You got arrested 15 minutes in the opposite direction of where your home is. So whether you left Black at 4 a.m. or 11, okay, when the hotel checkout ends, you were 15 minutes in the opposite direction away from Black. Do you understand that, Cancer Hunter? Do you understand that?
Yeah. I pull up, roll the windows down it. I pull up, roll the windows down it. Yeah. window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't be replaced.
It's not in the case of anybody.
That's why I spend my life